Well, welcome back everyone to the Mod Showcase. Hope you guys are all having the most wonderful of wonderful days. My name is Leaf, and it's so great, let's play the game, to finally be back in another Mod Showcase. It's been kind of slow recently, but we have a lot of really solid mods this time around. But before we do get started, I do want to say mods not officially endorsed by Frontier. When you do mod at the risk of, like, you can't load into your files or something like that. But if you follow the instructions and everything I've kind of laid out for you guys will be totally fine. I have a modding tutorial for installing mods, all different kinds. It should say 2022 on it, but it will still work for this day and age in 2023, so that is perfectly fine. We're going to get started right over here by the Striped Hyena remaster by, I believe, Narwhaler and Dr. Hyena. I think Dr. Hyena did the actual visuals on it, but Narwhaler helped to set it up. But this essentially just makes the Striped Hyena a lot more just iconic, like how it's supposed to look. Forgive me, I'm still like struggling with my graphics settings. I don't know what happened recently, but like it just absolutely obliterated what my original game looked like. I think it was this one. I'm pretty sure it's this, but everything looks kind of blurry. I think this is how it originally was. It still seems a little blurry. Yeah, that's odd. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I usually would try and get this stuff done before, but I'm not sure why it's not working now. I think that's how it's supposed to look, right? You guys let me know what the best look is. I assume it's this one. But essentially, this just makes the kind of stripes on the Striped Hyena a lot more defined. Let's try and find some adults. And it also makes their mane a lot blacker, which is very cool to see. Just a lot of minor differences in this. Dr. Hyena is obsessed with hyenas, as you could probably imply by his name. But he absolutely took the time to really make sure that he gave this animal the love it deserves. Even after Frontier remastered it, there was still a few more changes that Dr. Hyena wanted to do that really helped stick out. It is based off of the Indian subspecies. So that's very interesting to see his take on that. A lot more of the morphology and like the coloration of that. Very cool stuff. I would love to see him try and take on, like, the African subspecies next. So that's very cool. Amazing job to Dr. Hyena. Could you believe they let him practice medicine? I don't know, it's ridiculous. Moving on from here, I have a mod from Scott and myself. This is the Sangowana. I thought this was like the Martin's Water Monitor, so forgive me for putting it in a tropical biome. Let's actually plop down some sand so it actually looks like it's supposed to be here. These guys, I believe, are from Australia. Yep, so they're from Australia. They're kind of related to the Parenti, but obviously they don't have that like bright yellow coloration that a Parenti does. But this is a beautiful hand-painted texture by Scott. There really aren't any model differences between this guy and the Asian Water Monitor, but it's so gorgeous just to be able to see this level of detail in a mod. It's incredible. He also did the babies too, which are like absolutely adorable. Look at them. I don't know. Always do love to see more reptiles popping up, especially with the Emerald Tree Monitor and the other species of Tree Monitor that came along with that in the variants. Super awesome just to be able to see that this animal, which, like the Asian Water Monitor I'm talking about, which a lot of people really weren't too hyped about, giving like so many opportunities to mods now and makes them look so good. Look at these guys. God, those are drop dead gorgeous. Now we're popping over to another remaster, but a remaster of an older mod. So many of you guys have been asking for the North American River Otter to be updated, and it finally is with additional changes. So if we pop over here, we can see that it now officially has an albino coat. That is very cool. Thank you, Narwhaler. But this is essentially the remaster by Narwhaler. Let's actually pop these guys up so we could actually see them. But essentially just gives them a little bit more of a realistic makeover as compared to Jen's original North American River Otter. Look at them. Oh my gosh, they are adorable. Love that stuff. But yeah, Narwhaler was so generous to give it a little bit of an update. Very awesome job to him. Just really, really great stuff over here. I love that little part of, like, the body where it's a little bit lighter on that little arm area. It's super adorable. And there, the baby. So cute. But yeah, this is just a really solid mod. You guys can check them out right here, doing their little swimmy swim. I know a lot of people wanted the North American River Otter specifically for ZSU, which, speaking of joining ZSU, it's super fun now. We have a lot of cool events going on right now, so now's like the perfect time to join. But yeah, very solid mod, very solid remaster to a lovely old mod right there. And we're going to pop over to another remaster. Gaboy has been blessing us over these past few weeks. So right over here is the Caracol remaster. Very minor stuff. I know a lot of people did like the Caracol, but Gaboy had his own little personal gripes with it. But you can see it is so gorgeous now. What I always love about Gaboy's mods, and shout out to Jorno too for helping code it as well, but Gaboy's mods just always take a beautiful animal and really give it like an extra inch of beauty, and it really is so awesome. And like, I can't get rid of these now. These are just like the best remasters, especially this one. All the detail in the face that like help to bring it out so much more is incredible. Gaboy also included a new variant for these guys. I don't believe I have it in this zoo, but you can see it on the actual Nexus page, link down below. But yeah, these guys are just so drop dead gorgeous now. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. Really great stuff. Babies, of course, were remastered too, just a smidge, so you can get all your Floppa goodness in there. Very adorable stuff. We're going to pop right over here to the actual aquatic section with another Gaboy mod. So I know a lot of people are waiting for the Stellar Sea Lion and Northern Fur Seal to come out by Jen. I am working on those. Believe me, I am trying to get those out as fast as possible. There's just some specific roadblocks that I'm trying to get over. But in the meantime, you guys can use the Antarctic Fur Seal. This is a lovely little mod made by both Jorno and Gaboy. And yeah, it's just a really solid mod altogether. Sea lion mods are always some of the coolest because they are just such a difficult animal and rig to work with. So seeing people able to actually make beautiful stuff with them is really, really awesome to see. And yeah, they are just such adorable little creatures. Always do love to see these guys. The pictures by Robustus are adorable because look at this little baby. Oh my god. So cute. But yeah, you can see like all these pictures in here are just solid. But yeah, that's really it for the Antarctic Fur Seal. Amazing job to everyone who really worked on that. You guys are fabulous. Now moving on from there, we are popping over to yet another remaster. This is the Sable Antelope remaster. These guys are so much nicer now. I know a lot of people on Reddit as of late have been saying this is the most forgettable animal in the game. Well, not anymore. These guys look so much better now. So Sable Antelopes are just some of the most unique antelope species out there. They have like these very iconic long horns, and they also have like that very long face, kind of like a pronghorn in some respects. But what Frontier really didn't do is give them the shiny coat that they deserve. Same with the Okapi. But Narwhaler stepped in and really helped up the ante. Wow, I can't even speak. And yeah, it just looks so incredible now. I can't wait to get these guys in like Zoo Sarasota. That is going to be awesome to have. But this is such a beautiful, beautiful mod over here. Again, just very happy to see Radical Remake living on in Planet Zoo. It's so awesome to see that. But we also have the females over here. Females are, of course, a little bit more brown, a little bit more red. And they just look so incredible. They're just such majestic creatures. I love that. And of course, we have the little baby over here. Just very adorable stuff. Amazing job, Narwhaler. You guys gotta go download that mod, like, instantaneously. They are so gorgeous. Now, we are moving over to the Eurasian Lynx remaster. Again, another solid animal by Frontier, but it just has such a beautiful facelift by Gaboy and Jorno. This is so beautiful. What I always love about their mods is that they always kick up like the spots and like the patternings, and it just looks so much better. I believe some of these color variants were based off of like different subspecies. So I recently had the opportunity to see Siberian Lynx, which is such a cool subspecies. They're like this beautiful silver color, and this one kind of represents that. And then, of course, we have, like, Carpathian Lynx in here. I think that's one of the subspecies. And you just have all these different colorations, and especially the baby is so adorable. Check that guy out. So adorable. Love that stuff. And again, just remasters. They don't ever really need to be updated unless if something big really changes for them. So we really haven't had to redo remasters in like, I want to say 3 updates. So they have a really good track record, and even those updates that kind of broke them, it just broke very, very minor things in them. These guys will not break in between updates that will like break your game. Just really awesome just to be able to put those in there and then forget about them. And then we have this beauty over here, beautifully remastered by the wonderful Narwhaler. This is Jen's Gray Crown Crane mod, and it has a quite beautiful facelift by Narwhaler. Again, just very ups the ante on the feathers, on everything over here, and it just looks so incredible. I have a feeling we're going to get this animal next in Planet Zoo, but just get this mod while you can, because it really is super incredible. The crown is so beautiful. It reminds me of, you know what it kind of reminds me of? Hold on. This is like the kind of budget man's mods, but it kind of looks like the saltwort bush that you kind of like put right up there. I don't know. I can find that kind of funny. But yeah, it's just beautifully remastered by Narwhaler. Go check it out, guys. It's great. But that is really it for our mod showcase for today. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. As always, let me know your favorites in the comments down below. Always do love to see which ones are kind of like the hottest of the week. My personal favorite is going to be the North American River Otter. Can't wait to build for these guys, again, in Zoo Sarasota. It's going to be such a fun little habitat. Which, by the way, Zoo Sarasota is coming back this week. I know it's about time. So that episode should be out relatively soon. I want to say it's going to be out on Tuesday, but I'm not really sure on that. Either way, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Take care, and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.